Sup, homies? This is Casual Respawn.
You're so out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, 100%.
Homies?
So, okay. Now,
homies? Homie G?
There's one guy I know that says that stuff all the time, and I'm like, dude, you need to not.
I say it to be fun. This is all you, man.
Okay, so I'm gonna try with Pikachu.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just like, no, stop. It doesn't work for you.
Homie G.
But anyway. Yeah, so we found out you unlock, if you mess up and you die like Dan did fighting Marth, for example. If you
I really thought you won. I was happy.
I was gonna laugh. If you do it, you still can unlock it. You just gotta go to this menu and fight him instead of having to rehash what you did to unlock him the first time, which is kind of cool. I appreciate that. Yeah, because that would be a lot of extra effort if you keep dying.
Do you feel like the controls are a little more sensitive in this?
Yes,
okay.
I do, but I don't knock it for that.
No, I think it's nice. Oh yeah, so wow, nicely done.
Yaddy.
Nah,
Marth is joining the battle.
So the first episode.
Oh god,
hey!
we went too far. We're both pressing
I'll
buttons.
let you press buttons.
Okay.
So the first episode, Matt told me to tell my wrestling story.
Yeah.
And I guess it's just about me wrestling.
Yeah.
In the first place. Can you imagine skinny me wrestling?
Yes.
Really?
Poorly. Peach's, yes, Princess Peach's castle. Yes.
Yeah,
oh my god.
So pretty much, I ended soccer. I did soccer for 7 years.
Oh.
And then, freaking, where am I going with
Pikachu
this?
Again.
Where's Marth? Ah, there he is.
Bottom left.
Nice. Do you have a party? Yes, that's awesome. Wow, Marth does. Wow, good job, Marth. So I ended soccer, and I was like, you know what? I want to play I want to do a sport, but I don't want to. I want to play football. That's ridiculous.
Oh, I love this music.
I don't want to play football. You know, I don't want to do any of the popular things.
Right.
Well, let's wrestle. I'll wrestle. That sounds fun. So I freaking. You gotta imagine my body at a 7th grade level.
Right.
Imagine like
Ronnie.
a tiny potato, and my arms and legs are just pieces of celery. Like that's me. Skinny, scrawny, and no muscle. But yet my thing was
Sword
in
fight.
elementary and middle school, I was like a foot taller than everybody.
Oh, really?
But I weighed less than everybody.
Huh.
Because I was just awkward and lanky.
Nice.
Yeah, so and wrestling goes by weight classes.
Right.
So of course, I'd be going against.
Is that her name? I forget.
Oh, I don't know. I was watching that thing, whatever that thing is.
Oh.
Yeah, so I would basically get paired with kids that were a foot shorter than me,
Right.
and I'd just grab the legs and take them down. Every time I ever went to a tournament, I won. I have gold medals to prove it.
That's
I
cool, dude.
hated it. Absolutely hated it. There's nothing worse than wrestling with sweaty men.
Yeah.
I'll say.
When they're like, we're advertising, like, join the wrestling team, my exact thought was, no.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. I'm not getting involved in that noise. Is there 2 explosions back to back?
I guess so. Yeah, it was. And then, like, the next year, a case of cauliflower ear went around, or whatever that is. I forget.
Cauliflower is when you get hit too many times, I think.
No, it wasn't cauliflower ear.
Yeah.
I know a couple kids had that. Wow. Okay. But yeah,
Wrestling
I don't
Pikachu wins!
it was. Oh, you're wrestling Pikachu, and we're talking about that. Ha ha.
Yeah, that's kind of just worked out.
Yeah, so,
Oh, jeez.
I mean, I won every match. You just grab the legs and knock them over, and then lay on top of them. Which sounds gross, and it was.
Yeah, I'm not about that life.
I hated it.
Oh,
But you know what?
destroying me right
When
now.
I did something, I finished it. Right? So my parents were like, "Oh, do you want to do another year?" I was like, "No, absolutely not." And the tournament sucked because you had to be there from the beginning to the end.
Oh yeah, I get that.
And sometimes you would wait hours upon hours to get there, or to get your match. I remember this old couple that went to our church when I was a kid. Their son used to
Oh my gosh, dude.
Their son used to wrestle. So they're like, "Oh gosh, you wrestle, we're gonna come watch you." I was like, "Sure,
Oh,
you know,
no.
it's always cool to have people come watch." So they sat for 6 freaking hours and waited for me to wrestle because they don't give you a time on when you're actually gonna wrestle.
Oh wow.
So it comes to my turn, and I get down on the mat, and they're like, "Hey, is this guy here? Is this guy here? Well, your opponent didn't show up. Guess you win. Have a gold medal."
Oh my gosh.
6 freaking hours, and I just won a gold medal for showing up.
That's hysterical.
And those people are like, "Oh, we're used to it." Ha ha ha. I was like, "You poor old people. I'm so sorry." I saw them 2 weeks ago.
Shoot! Well, you
And
win.
they were like, "Is that Daniel?" And I was like, "You are like 90." I was surprised they knew who I was. It was crazy. I
That's
haven't
cool,
seen him
dude.
in like 20 years.
Oh wow.
Not 20. 10.
Yeah, I was
A long time.
The math
I'm
doesn't
20.
check out.
It's a long time. I like to exaggerate.
Oh yes, you
boy.
better unlock him.
Toon Link, here I come.
That is one of my guys. Because I never actually answered who I was most looking forward to
Oh, it's
playing
Young
as.
Link, not Toon Link.
Yeah. There's Young Link and there's Toon Link. Because they're slightly different for some reason. I love this level. I love all the melee levels. And I love
This
all
is
the
one of my
originals.
favorites.
That's so good. Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm getting him for you.
I want to play as Young Link.
Yeah, so I
Nice.
I quit after a year.
Yeah, I can
Not my
imagine that.
It was weird.
That was me with every sport. My parents made me and my brother do sports
Can we
every
do that,
year.
man?
I imagine it's gotta be somewhere near the middle. Yeah, there you go. We did baseball. I was horrible at it. We did that for a couple years.
I like soccer, man. I was real good at soccer.
Tried soccer. I was terrible at that.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I can't imagine you doing sports. No offense, but you don't.
No.
look
And every single time they try to get me and my brother to do a team sport, Chris was into it. I was not. I mean, yeah,
like- Yes.
it's just not my thing. I don't care for it. And like here's the other problem I have with like sports or in gym class in general. I'm a guy, right? Obviously. There was an assumption, no matter how old I was, no matter what grade level, no matter what sport, there was an assumption because I was a guy, I knew everything about the sport.
Oh yeah.
Everything.
I hate that.
And
Well,
I didn't know anything.
I used to not know anything about football, and I started dating my girlfriend, and her dad is just all he does is fantasy football. And I first met him and hung out at her house a couple times, and every time he talked to me, he's like, "So you watched the game last night?" I'm like, "Ah, man, I don't watch soccer." And he was just so taken down. Like he was just like, yeah, I was talking about football, and I was like, oh. Oh. 'Cause the only sport I ever sometimes watch is hockey. I like hockey.
Yeah. See, I can't get into any of it.
So I now know a lot more about football, but growing up,
There
I
you
didn't
go.
know anything. I didn't know squat diddly.
And my other issue with that whole thing is that the guys will get mad at you because
Oh my
you didn't
God.
know anything about it, but then they'd also proceed to not tell you anything
Yeah.
because you should just know. And I know there's some gaming stuff like that, but I found the sports
Hey,
person's.
how's it going?
How's it going, dude? Oh my!
I can
God,
angle
you
it.
forgot me. Oh, you can angle that?
Yep.
Wow.
I didn't even think about it.
So it's just I didn't care for it, and people that get into sports a little too much. I'm like, eh.
Yeah.
But same thing with gamers. Some gamers are like,
Oh my gosh, that was me. That's all I did.
Yeah, and I get it. We matured, but I know guys who are older than me now, even are still like obsessed to an obscene degree.
Yeah, but I mean, I love gaming.
I do too,
never-
but I don't get upset when I don't know a game I've been looking forward to isn't as great as I hoped or didn't play.
Well,
as
Fallout 76 was a disappointment to me.
Or okay, you know what? No, let me put it this way: if I'm like playing Call of Duty, and I lose a round, oh well. Like I'm here to have fun.
I'm pretty good with those bombs, man.
Or even if I'm watching sports, like I don't care. Okay, we live near Philly, and a lot of guys are like, "Oh, you're from Philadelphia. You can only like the Eagles." And
That's
like get all
because
stupid
dude,
and
Philadelphia
pissy.
fans are the worst, and that's why I love being
And,
a Philly fan.
I like, and it's fine, but like I don't care. If I'm going to watch the sport, I'm going to watch it because I enjoy the sport of it. Not because, and this is something my coworker said to me the other day, and that's why I'm saying it, because I agree 100%. Like, I'm watching it for the sport.
Yes.
Not for because Jolie Zabwabwe knows how to hit a football down into the goalposts. You know, like, I don't care.
Right.
And I don't mean I hope no one's taking this as, oh, he hates people who like sports. It's not that at all. It's when you get too fanatical about a thing that I'm like, okay, you need to calm down.
That's all right. My thing I love, and I've said this before, is that when somebody's like, oh, all you do is play video games. How could you do that? Like, what's the point to video games? I'm like, you watch sports all the time.
Yeah.
Like, it's the same thing.
Why? Okay, well, what's your hobby?
Yeah, right? I have other hobbies, too.
Yeah.
Holy crap, this guy is...
Oh, that thing.
Yeah, he's part of me now.
Oh,
recently, speaking of hobbies, I started building Gundams.
Yeah, your dad was telling me that.
Holy crap, it's fun.
I wouldn't touch that one. I think that's a bad one.
Well, it's gone now. Oh, there it is. No, it's not.
Oh.
Haha!
Jeez, I've never seen him just lay down like that.
Yeah, no, that happened on the last map, too.
I legit thought that... Oh, jeez.
Oh, I just hit you.
Got me, dude.
Oh!
Yeah, we're really serious while we're playing this really silly game.
I know.
Have you noticed that?
We're doing really
But
good.
anyway, sorry about your Gundams.
Yeah, I don't know. I used to... As a kid, I used to have a ton of them. And most of them were just toys, like come-together toys.
Right.
But a few of them were models. And the other day, Black Friday, I saw one. And it was on sale. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to get it. Just for the heck of it. So I bought it. Oh, wow. I bought it, and I built it in like 3 hours. And
Nice.
it was... Oh, my gosh, it was so worth it. They're cool, man.
That is cool. I used to do that kind of stuff, and I haven't done it in ages.
I just beat up that guy.
Nice.
Hiya!
Oh, come on. How did my thunder... Oh, all right.
Wow. Yeah, no, hobbies, man.
Dude,
Do you know what? Do whatever you want.
Do it. Yeah, I was just about to say, do what you want.
Be free.
As long as you're not hurting somebody.
Live your life
Unless
the way you want to live it.
Boxing
Am I
is
right,
consensual.
kids?
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
What?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm not saying anything.
I don't know. Yeah. No, what grade was it? It's kind of like instruments. I wanted to learn instruments instead of doing sports at one point.
Yeah, that was what I did. I learned how to play the trumpet, French horn, clarinet.
Well, I don't know what happened.
I killed.
Yeah, but
Killed?
I started playing the saxophone. Absolutely loved it.
Nice.
I had a teacher, hated me,
Yep.
hated my older sister, and he just wouldn't teach me. So I had to give up because it was like, can't learn.
That's stupid.
Yep. One day I'll pick it up.
You should. I have a trumpet right here. I could play it, man.
I can play the trumpet.
Nice.
I blow
Can you
into
really?
it. No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, I have one. Anyway,
Thanks
next
for watching,
episode, We'll do
everybody.
something later.
Don't fall.